Hello there, guys, and welcome to Daily Updates. We just witnessed the postponement of the case between Jacob Zuma and Cyril Ramaphosa, the former president and the current president, to the 26th of May, 2023. Now, sitting from behind, watching the whole proceeding, one can just gather some thoughts around that this case is not really about the fact that Zuma is charging Ramaphosa for allegedly being an accessory into this case of Billy Dawn and journalist Karen Morgan. Well, we know that Zuma is accusing the both of them for leaking his confidential medical records. So now he wants Ramaphosa to be charged for not taking actions against them. Now he's saying, I'm bringing private prosecution against you, Ramaphosa, for not taking action as part of the charges that he has against him. But when gathering some thoughts around, I remember that in 2018, Zuma resigned. And before he resigned, Ramaphosa was putting pressure on him. He even went to Limpopo. He was speaking to some kings there in Venda. And he told them that there's no such a thing that the man is not leaving. He is leaving as soon as possible. Later on, Zuma resigned. And when he resigned, he said that to the journalist at Union Building, that this is not the end of me. We are going to meet again.
Thank you. We'll meet somewhere.
You go from 2018, you come to 2022. Ramaphosa is the man in charge. Everything is happening. The step aside, all these things. He's picking the people that he wants. Those that he doesn't want, he puts them aside. And remember, Zuma still has a score to settle because this guy pushed me from the presidency and made me resign, and now he's in charge. And I believe that he's not doing a great job. I mean, he had some press conference, Jacob Zuma, where he was outlining all matters and talking about the Zondo Commission, and also spoke about the Pala Ramaphosa and saying that how can we have a president that is hiding money? Now, looking at it, we were going to the ANC conference in December. Now, the case started emerging, the private prosecution. Now you know that every ammunition has to be thrown at this man, Ramaphosa, because at the end of the day, they don't believe that he has the right path for ANC. Now, if he can be able to say that people must step aside, how about we privately prosecute him and in the end, he can step aside? That is how the fight is going on. And now it goes to 2023 when Ramaphosa is fighting on the other side, making sure that even today he was not present there in court. Only Zuma was there, because if Zuma was not there, the case was just going to be dismissed. Now you look at it and you gather some things around. You realize that it's not really about the Billy Dawn or the medical what. It's really about two superpowers, two presidents wanting to fight. The other one said, I am not happy at how you treated me. And since I left, the country has been going down the drain. And the other one says, I am in charge. You have no right to come across and abuse the legal system of South Africa. So you listen to me and let me run the show as you did the previous years. And then Zuma will not take it lightly. He's going to fight tooth and nail. Now you go back to when he resigned and said, I'm going to meet you again. This is not the end of me. And here we are. Zuma is back. Thabo Mbeki resigned. He was never seen in the media. But Zuma resigned, and he was not happy with how things went. Now, the only way to deal with Ramaphosa is to face him head on. Have Ramaphosa in court, have Zuma in court, two presidents in court, fighting against each other. The president belonging to the same movement called the ANC. If that's not a rotten party, then what? Because at the end of the day, one would have thought that, well, we know this is not a party. This is a dead movement. It is just surviving on three wheels. The other one has a puncher. So when it has this three wheel, you have two drivers, a driver and a co-driver. The other one, he has so much experience, but he doesn't want this driver to drive this car because he believes he does not have the tools to let them survive this accident that is coming, which is 2024. So now Zuma wants Ramaphosa to step aside so that people who are supposed to lead can lead. But in all fairness, he wants the same treatment Ramaphosa gave him for Ramaphosa to also face it. It's either he resigns or they just chop him off the block. It is amazing how this case will proceed, and we are not going to see a case. We are going to see a challenge between Jacob Zuma and Ramaphosa, and whoever wins remains the bigger man. Ramaphosa has a lot of charges to face. He's going to be addressing the State of the Nation address on the 9th of February. Political parties are not just going to stand there and listen to him address them. He still has that matter of Pala Pala behind him that he needs to deal with. Do you think it's going to be an easy ride to 2024? I don't think so. I understand he was almost at the verge of resigning and they made sure he doesn't. But watch the space. You have Zuma on the other hand. You have political parties on the other hand. You have people from the ANC on the other hand. If Ramaphosa survives this, then maybe this guy prays a lot. Because there is no way he's going to survive whatever they're throwing at him. It's either he survives and the country dies down, goes down the drain, or he doesn't survive, the country gets to have a new leader in 2024. Because no way are we voting for president and former president fighting amongst each other. No way are we voting for a movement that is disorganized. ANC, you are a shame. We have been watching the news. We have been watching proceedings of any political movement going down since 1994. What we are witnessing now is a kindergarten kind of movie. And we hope South Africans are not the ones that suffer. Because we know how you guys work. You fight among each other. You forget that there is a country to lead. But anyway, let's wait for the 26th of May and see who is the bigger man. Because these two guys wants to show each other who can beat who. And with that said, guys, thank you for tuning into the channel. And until next time, cheers.
Sang mana ni? Aksi pa.
Babu Zuma.